And an interesting change in the starting lineup for the Mavericks, Lamar, because Hardaway Jr., who had 25 points and 7 made threes, he's now coming off the bench, and the Mavericks get a little bit more defense with Finney Smith.
Very few players in the league that can slow him down from getting there.
Doncic just 4 of 13 from 3, but 11 of 14 on 2-pointers last game. McCollum running the baseline and drops it home.
Gets the screen, continues on his path towards his basket, and Wilco finding him again. CJ, you gotta dunk that.
McCollum, 2 quick buckets.
Before he was having to play 82 games a season, that's when he was showcased to hop some more.
CJ historically also travels more mileage on the floor as Lillard splashes the jumper.
That's a mean welcome back to the game. The shot Porzingis can get almost anytime he wants.
Leba back outside. Mavericks working around. Doncic has to put on the deck. Tries to sidestep Cantor. Nice finish.
Porzingis is the Mavs' best shot blocker, 1.5 per game. Over the course of Porzingis' career, he averages 2 blocks a game. So Doncic, somebody who goes up against him in practice sometime.
Doncic with 6 early points. McCollum trying to work Doncic. Leaves him in the dust and a kiss off the glass.
Come on, CJ.
Lillard thought about the logo 3 for a second. This time, one-on-one against Porzingis, and as we've seen before, just too quick for him.
And they will need to make shots once the playoffs roll around. Because once teams start scouting, you playing certain things tighter. This year, he posts up 4 times per game. I mean, it's a lot by NBA standards, top 20. But for a 7'3" guy, you wouldn't think it is. And for Gary, that's what you want to see.
Handles it up top, defended by Lillard. Step back 3 attempt, chased well by Melo, but it's a tough shot to make. Lillard goes by Finney Smith, puts on the brakes and flutters one over Porzingis.
2 of the best. Going at, he's missing those putbacks in the losses, but he's the 9th best field goal percentage shooter in the league at 59.4%. So it is rare for him to have a bad field goal percentage game. And take some lazy dribbles. Everything has to be a more of a concentrated type of action, because if not, Roko's going to sneak in there.
Oh, Damian Lillard! Doncic on the block, Trent Jr. defending. Doncic backs down Trent Jr., easy bucket. Doncic a deep 3, and he is dialed in tonight. 3rd made 3 for Luka.
And going back to the post and trying to get a mismatch with Gary, with how easily he scored that last time on the block with Gary. Boban. Stuff from Gary. Used the hesitation to force the big to continue to retreat, and then made the layup, which Burke does on the other end.
Doncic wants to back down Trent Jr. Doncic spinning. And again, just a load to handle in the post.
I love John Produce as much as the next person. Strawberry World all day, or you can get a CJ's World at John Produce. The jumper is not included.
Tumbler. So Mavericks able to regain the lead by 1. Covington a triple. That is a great spot. Here's Brunson trying to split 2 defenders. Brunson no good on the tough take, but Finney Smith with the follow-up.
Twice now, Brunson's made a good drive.
Mavericks plus 10 on the boards over Portland. Richardson a 3. Somehow bounces in, and so the Mavericks now up 7.
Nice bounce on a career-low 3-point shooting season. And as noted, Richardson better than the numbers are saying this season. Carmelo, quick spin, don't waste, anytime.
Blazers was just 38% from the field in this second quarter. Doncic back into the game. Gets a post up against Lillard, spins. Doncic, he's got 21.
Doncic can do that to just about the entire league. Which, Jordan, I go back to, why isn't he living in a post?
Oh, Jones Jr.
The reverse dunk.
Currently a 17-6 Mavericks run. Doncic trying to extend the lead, and he is on one tonight.
Because right now, he feels like the 3 is coming nearly as easy.
Doncic with that 3. Quick answer by Lillard on the lane. Doncic 24 points, just 2 assists. Kleber. Nice drive. He's got the first 5 points of the half for the Mavericks. Dropped to under 20% for the game. Doncic getting his matchup. Fires away over Cantor, and Doncic 5 of 5 from 3. Hood checks in for Cantor, so Blazers going with the smaller lineup.
Yep, so that they can match up off of any screen roll and they can switch if they need to.
Doncic just on fire this evening.
They weren't down 22 like this.
A lot of time left.
You never know.
And the Blazers haven't been shooting the ball well, so you figure if the math starts to balance, but Dallas right now. Lillard into the paint, tied up by Porzingis. Doncic will bring it back down. Porzingis sent to the floor, and Luka Doncic putting on a shooting clinic tonight.
35-36% range, has a confident stroke, and is surrounded by shooters, so the floor is spaced for him often. Good job from CJ to ring it up 1-2 and a chance for 3.
Doncic, double teamed by the Blazers, behind the back. Finney-Smith, open look from the wing, and Finney-Smith not missing a beat after taking some time off.
His role for them is the same as Roko's role for the Blazers.
Lillard up top with the slam and looking for the foul. 17 for Lillard. Doncic, he'll try another triple. Hasn't missed yet, and Doncic with one of the finest shooting displays of the season here so far. 8 for 8 from outside.
This is crazy.
There's not much you can do about these shots, these deep step-back threes. McCollum trying to move Porzingis out of the way. Fights with a bucket.
CJ was the person that noted, hey, Doncic was one rebound and 1 assist away from a 40-point triple-double. Anthony played those 25 games. His scoring more than doubled. His shooting percentage, as Dame gets the 2 on the drive. But Anthony's shooting percentages take you out of gaining that advantage on the pick and roll. And it's one-on-one.
Finney-Smith over to Kleber, and Kleber fires away.
A lot of easy shots created because Doncic established early on in his game he cannot be defended one-on-one. He was making his shots. He was posting.
Here's Little with 8 to shoot. Wesley Wandu checking in. Little fouled on the take. He was going to gather.
He was about to do it.
He was about to gather.
He was about to do it. And I could make a play. Now, that's just one play here late in the game, fourth quarter, against some of the Mavs starters, but also some of the subs.
It's been enjoyable this season in Lamar to see how things are coming together for Little.
It is. And that's a credit to both him as Dwight Powell goes up top for the lob.
3 Pac-12 players that was selected in the draft by the Mavericks. Tyler Bay out of Colorado and Tyrell Terry out of Stanford were also their selections. And another 3 for the Mavericks. Grant Jr. to Little, sets his feet. That's short. And leaking out is Iwundu, challenged by Little, and Iwundu's going to get the dunk and the foul. Little off the offensive rebound from Giles, trying to spin into the move. Ellaby fighting down low. Little there to clean it up off the window.
Of course he is. He's everywhere.
Handles up top. Burke trying to work against Simons. Here's Green sidestepping baseline. Tough finish. Blazers 3 threes away from continuing their streak of 54 games with 10 or more made threes, and Powell with another lob tonight. Wandu defended by Ellaby. Hinton, the long jumper. It's good.
So do you want the good news or the bad news, Jordan?
I want the good news, Lamar.
Where you going?
That would really help.
I like where you're going.
And that has to be an asterisk, in my opinion. So that should not count if that's the case, because you don't have the typical fans here. So a minute 40 left. Simons, a 3 in transition, knocks it down.
Okay.
So Portland, 1 more 0.1 left.
That's all there was. That was the only difference.
And the streak will end at 54 consecutive games with 10